Hi everyone, and welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we are looking at your life 6 months from now. This is a timeless reading, so you can watch it at any time, and there are 3 paths to choose from. Let's get straight into your choices. The timestamps are down below and in the comment section. Here are your choices. Hi Part 1, so we are on to you. So we're looking at where you will be in your life 6 months from now. We have Tarot and Oracle as usual. So let's get straight in. So we have a main card here of Strength with number 38. We have the frequency of strength supports our ability to harmonize all our qualities and skills towards a strong and balanced way of being. For your tarot, we've got the 6 of Swords, the Empress, the King of Swords, the World, and the 9 of Cups. We also have the card Initiation, Sacred Site, I'm not going to say this right, Phenocite, and the number 16 here, breaking down to a 7. We have Reflection with Winter and Rhodonite here with number 22, breaking down to a 4. Self-Mastery with Spider and Topaz, and the number 27, breaking down to a 9. And we also have the 9 of Cups, sorry, there as well. So the number 9 could be significant. Sorry, guys. We have the card Pleasure, and these have the names of the flowers on them too. So Pleasure with Belle de Nuit, I might not be saying that right, guys. Motivation with 4 o'clock, and Focus with Tuberose. And I don't know why, when I was looking at that 4 o'clock there, 4 o'clock may be something important for you as well. Maybe not 6 months from now, but I'm just seeing maybe, in the near future, 4 o'clock may be something of relevance there. Not the flower itself, but the time, guys, the time. Although if the flower resonates with you, of course, then yeah, by all means. So, let us see. So it's pretty obvious, I mean, your reading here, guys. 6 months from now, you have definitely leveled up. And the reason is because you've had the strength to pull through. Okay, you guys have found the strength to pull through. Now, with the card Initiation here, I'm seeing that you guys may have been through a lot of tests from the universe, a lot of trying times, a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, but you guys have risen to the occasion. You guys have come through. And that, of course, here is proven with the 6 of Swords moving into calmer waters. Now, with the 6 of Swords, for a majority of you, I am feeling like 6 months from now, it's not that you are on the beginning stages of that transition into calmer waters, into better times. I feel like you guys are pretty much already there and already reaping some of those rewards. And you can even see here on the card, if you want to take this literally from the card, there's very little rough waters that they're still moving through. A lot of it is now calm waters. So you guys are pretty much at your destination, from this transformation that you've been doing, from this, time period of, well, once again, initiation and, any challenges that may have arisen in your life that you've pulled through. And so you guys really are in 6 months' time out of the thick of it. Now, for some of you, you may fully be out of the thick of anything that's been going on. But for a majority of you, I feel like you may still be facing a few little small things, but they're minor things, very, very minor things. And I think you guys are definitely out of the majority of it. So we have the World card here as well. So, you guys definitely have closed a chapter here, I feel like, in your life, a chapter that wasn't serving you. This could have been a karmic cycle. This could have been something, that you worked through. So, for instance, this could have been something that wasn't serving you in your life, some sort of repetitive cycle maybe that you broke through. Or just something that, I'm just looking at the knots here, something that, where the loose ends needed to be tied up, and you guys have done that and you've moved on, you've moved ahead. This is personal achievement as well. And also the world can talk about travel. So I feel like you guys are either in that mindset of wanting to travel 6 months from now, or maybe you are traveling or you have traveled somewhere new. So this can be, a symbolic, start of a new journey for you. Or this could be literal, a new journey where you've traveled to a new place. You are in a different location, a different destination. And as I said, if that is not you, if you're not feeling like that's going to be you 6 months from now, this could very well be that you are just in that mindset of, the world is your oyster, and, maybe travel is something you'll be starting to think about, or just, open to a lot of opportunities and new beginnings, right? So we have the Empress here. So clearly there's been a big leveling up here. You guys are very much in your power. You're looking good. You're feeling good. You're taking care of yourself. You guys may be in a lot of creative energy 6 months from now, having a lot of ideas, new ideas for things, just feeling very optimistic and positive about, your environment, your surroundings, yourself, and, just feeling very inspired, I'm hearing. For some of you too, those of you who are, interested in motherhood, perhaps for some of you too, you may be, in that position where perhaps you are very fertile, you're working on maybe conceiving a child, something like that, and I do see that being a success here. So this could be that for you as well. This Empress also talks about that very motherly, nurturing energy. So I do see that within you as well 6 months from now. And we have the card Pleasure as well. So again, experiencing a lot of pleasure, 6 months from now, enjoying life, really taking it day by day and making the most of every moment that you have. Motivation here. So I feel like, yes, you'll be very motivated 6 months from now, but I feel like it was a little spark of motivation that also helped you get to where you are right now. So along with that strength, there was something here that motivated you. And I feel like perhaps it was a change, or rather utilizing the best of what you have, right? So sort of realizing, okay, these are my best qualities. I'm going to use these. I'm going to take these and I'm going to move forward. Because we have the King, of Swords here, right? So the King of Swords, is somebody who is very intellectual. They can be a bit authoritative as well. So maybe this was you. I'm feeling this is your energy, right? So this was you sort of saying, okay, I'm going to take charge of my situation here. So, if there were any challenges, if there were any difficulties or something that you needed to focus on, deal with, we have the card Focus here as well. Then you guys rose to the challenge, like I said before, and you accepted the challenge and you went ahead and you took charge. Okay. This can talk about clarity as well. So I feel like you guys had a lot of clarity here. There was some sort of maybe aha moment. And I'm now looking at the butterfly above the King of Swords as well. So again, this is that transformation. But also too, it's making me think of, finally you're at that point where you've gone from the caterpillar to the butterfly. So it's like you were ready to take off and fly. So, the King of Swords, sees through confusion and things like that. So anything that was confusing you, you got through that. You got down to the truth of the matter, right? So you filtered through everything that was going on, and excuse me, sorry guys, because swords can talk about the mind, right? Maybe you were a bit confused in the mind. Maybe you were talking yourself out of things. I don't know if I can do this. Do I have the strength to pull through? But of course you did. Maybe you were sort of talking yourself out of some opportunities, or, just taking a leap of faith on yourself. But I feel like you guys did that and really pulled through here. And 6 months from now, this has really, changed things for you. And I think you made a lot of good decisions, right, that led you to where you are. So, I'm sorry guys for the coughing. So we have the Nine of Cups as well. So yes, achievement, right? Your goals and desires, the things that you wanted. This is also like a wish fulfillment card. So you guys have gotten to that stage where you're feeling very proud of yourselves because you have achieved a lot of good things, and things that you set out to achieve as well. And I just heard from Spirit, for some of you, maybe people were sort of saying you couldn't do this. Maybe there were some people out there that, weren't backing you here, but you knew that you could do it, right? That was the main thing. You knew you could do it, and you had belief in yourself. And, I think that's a lot of what got you here as well. Again, that focus card, I think you remained really focused, and that helped you get here as well. I just heard didn't take your eyes off the ball. So for some of you, this was really like, now Spirit showing me the horse with the blinders on. So maybe you guys were really narrowed down to like, this is, literally what I'm doing. I'm not going to focus on anything else at the moment. This is my main focus. And you guys really went hard and achieved what you wanted to achieve. Now, we have the card Reflection here as well. So for some of you, this is making me feel like maybe for some of you, this was a bit of reflection time that was needed in terms of being able to adjust what needed it to be adjusted in your life, if that makes sense. So maybe you had a bit of a think about, okay, this is where I want to go, this is where I want to be, how do I make these changes that I need to make? And I think for some of you, you sort of realized maybe there's some things within yourself that you needed to change, and you were able to do that. So for instance, if you had a bad habit or a negative thinking pattern, or as I said, sort of mentioned with the King of Swords, perhaps you were talking yourself out of things or down from things, and you stopped doing that. Also too, I think you were able to see, for some of you, I think you were able to see yourself for who you truly are. And I think that authenticity and that getting down to the heart of the matter here of self, right, was really, really helpful. I think some of you did a bit of, shadow work here as well. And that's not always easy. So I think you guys passed the test there in terms of that shadow work. And I think that that really helped you guys get to where you are 6 months from now. Now, we do have the season of winter written here. So winter, that may be, so what are we in now? I don't want to work it out, guys, to be fair, but it might be winter for you, when you're in this, period of abundance, of, really feeling in your power, or there may just be something really significant about winter for you here. But I do feel like it's this reflection, it's this taking the time to, see yourself in an honest way. Again, with that King of Swords, that's really helped you move forward. Now, we have self-mastery here as well. So yes, I do feel like you guys have reached a point where you have mastered the self. So either you're feeling really confident in self and, feeling like you have a solid understanding of yourself and who you are, what you want, where you're headed, and you know, I think that's really, really a great thing. But I feel like for some of you too, you may have really mastered some key things of the self in general and life. So like, for instance, maybe you figured out some really good ways to, for instance, okay, so we have motivation here. So maybe you weren't that motivated before, but you found out some really great tips and tricks to get yourself motivated. So you figured out, okay, I figured out what gets me motivated now, even with things that maybe I'm not motivated necessarily, I'm not driven to do, but I've got to do them. So you found out a way to motivate yourself to do those things. For instance, right? Maybe if it was a lack of focus, you found a way to maintain that focus and keep that going, keep that momentum going, which is what got you with the Six of Swords here into that calmer waters. Something like that, guys, but definitely mastered the self here. And that is also confirmed by the Empress card as well. So guys, definitely a huge step up here for you guys 6 months from now. And I feel like, you know, you're definitely in your power and enjoying, you know, the most of yourself. And, you know, this next step up, this what's leveling up is what I want to say, guys. And just enjoying life in general. So, you know, you know, feeling proud of your achievements, how you got to where you are, and yeah, just maintaining, you know, staying focused on, you know, your goals and desires, dreams, and just, you know, really taking life by the horns there and just going for it. So that is fantastic. And that's all because of you guys, you know, so pat yourself on the back here, because, you know, you did put a lot of work in. You got through the tests and the challenges that life was putting in front of you. You had an immense amount of strength, and you should be really proud of that. So well done, guys. And you know, 6 months from now, it is looking really, really good for you. So congratulations, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next reading. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my energy. Other than that, take care, guys. Bye. Okay, pile number 2, we are on to you. So we're looking at where you will be in your life 6 months from now. So we have Tarot and Oracle for you. So one of your main cards here, we have the number 14, breaking down to a 5 with connection. So it says, the frequency of connection supports our ability to find alignment and resonate with others, things, and ideas. We have for your tarot the 4 of Swords, we have the 3 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Judgment card, and the 3 of Wands. We also have Angels and Spirit Guides with Upper Weld and Angel Light, number 2. Self-Expression with Water and Larimar. We also have the number 26, breaking down to an 8. And we have Teacher with Wolf and Shutterkite with the number 30, obviously breaking down to a 3. So, oh, sorry guys, we also have Balance with Chocolate Flower, Power with Queen of the Night Flower, and Emotions with Evening Stock. So let's see here. So guys, you know, I have to say it like it is. There is a connection here, I feel like, guys, that you will be separating from, or taking some time off from, at the very least. 6 months from now, you may be in separation from somebody and taking some time out for yourself to rest, recuperate. We have the 3 of Swords here, so this can talk about some kind of heartbreak, some ending here. That you will be dealing with in regards to a connection. So, so yeah, with that 4 of Swords, taking some time for yourself, taking a step back, and just sort of taking the time to grieve if needed, or just work through your emotions. We do have the card Emotions here as well. So going through that healing process, And, you know, we also have the card here, self-expression. Now with the card teacher here, this could well be, for some of you, this could have been a karmic connection where there was a lesson to be learned here. And maybe with this time of reflection, you're realizing what that lesson is. Now with this connection, I want to mention also, this could be any connection, right? So it could be a platonic connection, friends, family. It could be a romantic connection. It could be anything, right? But the card connection also says with you know, others, things, and ideas. So it's not just related to people. So make it fit your situation, guys. If you don't feel like this is a person you're disconnecting from, or that you're separating from, or that you're perhaps healing from in terms of some kind of pain or heartbreak here, then this could very well be an environment even, or some kind of situation. So with the card, yeah, teacher here as well. Like I said, this could have been a lesson for some of you guys. But, you know, I feel in general, you know, you're just sort of realizing some things perhaps from being in this connection or having this connection, whatever this connection was for you. And you're using that wisdom in moving forward, okay? And you will be moving forward because we have the Page of Wands here. So this is about going on a new journey, embarking on a new journey here. And the Three of Wands as well is actually, you know, taking steps forward in a positive way for, you know, go heading towards the future. So with the Judgment card there as well, you know, this is freeing yourself. This is liberation, you know, freedom in general. So I do feel like 6 months from now, initially perhaps, you know, you may very well be in your feels and maybe not feeling at your best, but you're going to come out of this more victorious. You're going to come out of this feeling better about the future, where you're headed. Even I just heard more about who you are. Again, with this self-expression card, I think you guys are learning a lot about self during this rest period, during this time of healing. And that little bit of understanding of self or self-discovery is really helping you move forward and helping you with this Judgment card as well to feel more free in yourself. So we have the card of balance here as well. So you guys are really balancing things out in your life. Perhaps this connection wasn't making things feel very balanced, or was out of balance, and maybe that's why this separation or this ending had to happen. But we do have the card Power here as well. So, you know, again, this is bringing you into your power, and, you know, you're heading forth into the future, you know, in a really positive way. So we have angels and spirit guides here as well. So your angels and your spirit guides are definitely with you during this time, whilst you're going through this, and you know, you may feel very guided, or at the very least, you know, just know that if you are struggling with these emotions in this healing period 6 months from now, that you are supported and that you do have, you know, a lot of love around you. I mean, this is a really simple message, guys. I'm not going to spend too long on this, to be honest. Let me just see if there's anything else I'm getting here. Yeah, I do think that, you know, this experience may help you as well to be a bit more expressive of yourself. Maybe you were held back a little bit, and now you're sort of freely expressing who you are. And, you know, I don't think you're as afraid either to express how you're feeling as well, and being maybe a bit more in touch with your emotions and things. And I really do think that that has a lot to do with this healing period, or with this taking time out here with the Four of Swords, taking a break here. For some of you, I just heard too, this could be a situation where you're taking a break from connections in general, in terms of So maybe it's not a specific thing that you're going, okay, this isn't healthy for me, or I think I need to detach from this. But I think in general, you just sort of, for some of you, you may be just taking a step back generally, you know, and just saying, okay, I'm just going to go do my own thing for a little while, and focus on me. And you're sort of going on that solo journey here with the Page of Wands, you know, heading into the future and really figuring out what it is that you want, who you are, and your sort of place in life, right, in this world. With the card Teacher too, I think some of you guys may very well be able to turn your experiences here into something that can benefit others, but that may just be a small portion of you if you resonate with that. So, you know, at the very least, I think you'll have a lot of inner wisdom that you'll be able to impart on others, even if it's just, you know, a friend or someone in passing, even, that, you know, you may be able to just sort of slip a little bit of wisdom out there from what you've experienced personally yourself, because I do think you guys really are learning a lot about self, and you know, you're going to come out of this situation with a lot more wisdom and understanding. So that is a positive there for you guys as well. And like I said, with the card Teacher, you know, for some of you guys, this could very well be, you know, a lesson for you that you've had to go through. But, you know, all these lessons have a purpose. And I do think you guys have realized what that purpose is. And you're utilizing, as I said, that wisdom and moving forward. So all in all, guys, not the greatest start, I know, for you, but you will come out of this victorious. So with this healing period, with this time, you know, taken out in separation, this time to reflect, this time to, you know, just have a think about things, spend some time alone, and you know, you're figuring out your direction, you know, and for some of you, you know, maybe you might have even felt a little bit, you know, lost in terms of direction, and now you know which way you want to go. And for others, if you know, maybe this ending sort of made you feel that way, and you know, after this healing period, you're going to have a much more clear sense of direction and you know, purpose and the way forward here with the Three of Swords, and Three of Wands, and you're taking those actual steps, you're taking action now to move forward. So a little bit of a rest period, and then you guys will be figuring it all out, where you're headed, and then taking that action. And that is really going to be so freeing for you guys. Even just that realization I'm hearing from Spirit, just some of the things that you're going to realize about yourself and certain situations and things in life in general during this rest period is really going to be freeing for you guys. And, you know, it's going to take a huge, I feel like, weight off your shoulders. So that's what's happening for you guys 6 months from now. So I really hope that this resonated and helped. And guys, please like and subscribe if you like my channel, if you enjoy my energy. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, hopefully I will see you on the next reading. Take care, guys. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. We are on to you. So we are looking at where your life will be 6 months from now. We have Tarot and Oracle for you. So your main card is Balance with number 12, breaking down to a 3. And it says the frequency of balance supports our ability to find harmony with all aspects of our three-dimensional and multi-dimensional layers of reality. We also have the Six of Swords, we have the Tower, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the card Cleansing with Black Tourmaline and number 6 with Feather. We also have Crystal Blessing with Grandmother Crystal Diva, number 8, Cathedral Library. I don't know, Library? Yeah. I Am Presence with the Cosmos and Celestite, sorry guys. And the number 15 breaking down to a 6. We also have the card Strength, and these have the names of the flowers on them, so they may resonate for you. Rose of Mexico, Devotion with Royal Lily, and Awareness with Moonflower Vine. Okay. So guys, 6 months from now. So you guys have a lot going on here, okay? There's a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot of weight. You guys are carrying a lot of things. And this could be to do with the 5 of Cups. So this could be in terms of perhaps, you know, some kind of grief here. Now we do have the Tower here as well. So these cards could be because of the Tower. But if these are prior to this Tower moment, then this could be the cause of the Tower happening here, and we'll get into the Tower card in just a minute. So could be going through some disappointments here, grief, dissatisfaction even, I heard, and you know, this could be regret, it could be a ton of different things, but your focus at the moment, 6 months from now, or in the beginning rather, is you know, on the negative instead of the positive, right? And we always say here with the 5 of Cups, you know, there is a positive to this. There is a positive side here because we have these 2 cups still standing. But of course, you know, the guy on the card here is very focused on the 3 cups that have fallen over, and you know, all the water that he's lost there with those cups, which, you know, of course, you know, can talk about emotions, right? The emotions here. The spilling out of emotions, the feelings, right? So the deal here, I think, is that you guys need to get some of this weight off. You need to drop some of these wands. You guys even may be carrying things that aren't even yours, you know, to be dealing with. And that's easy enough for us to do in life, isn't it? When we end up taking on other people's problems, or we end up, you know, carrying others' weight sometimes as well. So this may not even be, all of these ones may not even be yours. They may be, you know, other situations, circumstances, people's things that they've dumped on you as well. Whatever it is, guys, it is too much for you to handle. As you can see, this guy can't see where he's going. So, you know, we need to drop some of these wands, if not all of them. So this is what the focus is, or this is what's rather happening 6 months from now. Now, like I said to you guys, you could have a Tower moment here that, you know, may bring you into this 5 of Cups energy. So when I say Tower moment, you know, this is sort of feeling, this is an ending, of course, but this, you know, may make you feel, this may come across as quite chaotic, quite abrupt, right? With the Tower card, just have to be honest here, guys. But the thing to remember about the Tower is that, you know, as hard as it has, sorry guys, as hard as it is to see at the time, right? The Tower is for our best interests, okay? Because the reason usually why the Tower comes in, and it usually is some kind of divine intervention. So usually if we are not acting on something, if we are not seeing something that doesn't serve us, we're not realizing that we are in a negative situation or something that isn't for our highest good, the universe sort of steps in, right? Okay, so this is this Tower moment happening here, and you know, as I said, it can feel very abrupt and unexpected, but usually I find the reason for these Tower moments is because of the fact that we're not aware of what's not serving us. We're not taking action towards, you know, making a change here. And, you know, being that it is a Tower, we don't always build things on solid ground, you know, sometimes. And I'm thinking of I've got two different visions in my head that Spirit's giving me. One of a little kid, you know, when we're kids and we play with blocks and we stack and we stack and we stack, but we're not aware at that age of what is going to make the structure stable. So we just keep stacking until they all collapse. And, you know, I'm also seeing a scene where people are playing Jenga, you know, and you're being very careful, but eventually, of course, you only get to a certain height and then the tower will fall. So, yeah. So if you know, the situation you're in, your environment, whatever you're dealing with right now, you know, perhaps isn't on solid ground, 6 months from now, guys, there could be a Tower moment here for you. Now, as I said, I know it's hard to see at the moment. or even, you know, of course, when the Tower actually happens, but it is in your best interests. So, like I said, this Tower moment could happen and then bring on this Five of Cups energy, right? This is why you'd be feeling this way. You know, perhaps I'm hearing also, even for some of you, you've been in this energy too long of the Five of Cups, and you know, paired with this Ten of Wands energy, it's too much, and you know, things could change again here as well. So with that Tower, so but don't worry, guys, we do have some positives here. Okay, this is shifting positively for you, and of course that is the point of the Tower. So if something is not serving us, if something is not built on solid ground, the Tower comes in to remove anything that is unnecessary, anything that's not working for us, so we can build again. And you do have that card here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is a new start, a new beginning. So fresh energy is coming in here for you guys, a chance for you to build from the ground up with something solid, to start from the right way, okay, this time. And, you know, we have the Six of Swords as well, so this is coming into the calmer waters here. This is that transition into better times, so you will be coming out of this rough seas, okay? Now, we have the Strength card here as well, so, you know, I'm sure that you guys definitely do have the strength to pull through this, but in case you're, you know, doubting yourself here, this card is a reminder, this is a confirmation here that you will have the strength to pull through this situation. And we do have awareness as well. Now, I just spoke about that, and I think that's interesting. So I think for some of you, there is a lack of awareness here to perhaps a situation not serving you. Perhaps you've been carrying these wands so long that you're not aware anymore of how they are a disservice to you, how they are slowing you down, how they are stopping you from seeing, you know, where you're headed, the right path forward, all that sort of stuff. And so, you know, there needs to be more awareness here of this situation. And this Tower moment will certainly bring that to you. Now, we have the card Devotion as well. So this is interesting because I'm getting a couple of different things from this. So with the Devotion, I'm kind of feeling, and it's sort of what I pointed out in the beginning, I'm getting this energy of you guys have been so devoted to something that unfortunately isn't serving you. I feel like you've you know, for some of you, I'm hearing this could even be like a job scenario as well. So, I mean, take it as it resonates, right, guys? This is a general reading, so, it, you know, make your situation fit. It's all going to be different. But, you know, it's sort of like where you've been carrying a lot of stuff. You've been taking a lot of things on at work where it's like, you know, I do more than my fair share of work, or I do, you know, other departments' work even, or some other person's work, you know, they put their load onto me, and I always end up doing this, and this. And it's like you're not aware of this because you've been doing it for so long. You've been accepting of it for so long. You know, there needs to be this sort of wake-up call here to, you know, this isn't serving you, and I think this is why this Tower moment's coming in. And also, you know, an awareness as well of these Two of Cups behind here with the Five of Cups, you know, that there are good things in your life still to look forward to. There are good things around you even that you're not aware of. So awareness is really important for you 6 months from now in many, many ways. And so we have the card I Am Presence as well. So, I mean, I feel like this is another little hiccup here for you guys. I don't feel like perhaps you're so much in the present moment. Again, with this Five of Cups, this could resonate, the two of these pairing up to, you know, you sort of being really focused on things perhaps that of the past, maybe, you know, past disappointments, past regrets, past, you know, even something that happened a while ago that you maybe still be grieving from, and you know, it's not allowing you to move forward. And this could be the reason for all these wands, right? And as soon as you sort of have that awareness here, and you put yourself in that present moment, you ground yourself in the now, and you're not looking back, and you're not too, you know, much looking forward, you're sort of really in the now, that is going to help you to shift that focus into what's really important and what's going on right now for you. And that's going to make a huge difference for you guys in a really positive way. Now we do have Crystal Blessing as well. Sorry, I just want to say about I am presence as well. This tower moment can very well do that for you as well. Put you in that sort of, almost force you in a way. Sorry guys to say it like that. But to sort of really sort of shake you to, you need to be present now. You need to be aware of what's happening now. I feel like the tower moment's going to be very prominent for you in terms of being in that present moment. So again, we have crystal blessing here. So like I said, in terms of this, I just feel like, this is that confirmation, as I was saying, that, this is like a blessing in disguise for you guys. And you may not see it at the time, and it may feel very chaotic. And as I said, unexpected, abrupt, but at the end of the day, this is a blessing for you, and this is going to allow you to start again from scratch and build something worthwhile here, and start again with fresh eyes, fresh energy, all that kind of thing, right? We have cleansing as well. So there is obviously definitely something that needs to be cleansed here in your life, that is not serving you, that needs to be taken away, that needs to be replaced with new energy. So again, we are getting that feeling here of new energy. New energy is really important here. And yes, I need to talk about the balance card. I'll get back to that because this all ties in. This could be something, because usually why we cleanse, yes, we want to get new fresh energy in, but sometimes too it's also to get rid of any negative energy. So any negative emotions, any negative dealings, energies, environment, situations, whatever it is, you are completely getting rid of all that with this tower moment here. And also this transition here with the Six of Swords. Allowing you to come into this new energy and break away from the rough seas, from what wasn't serving you, from what wasn't built on solid ground, right? And again, bringing you into that present moment. So this all ties back to balance, right? So there is an imbalance in your life prior to your life 6 months from now. So whether it is you're feeling that energy already sort of in your energy field, or whether it is closer to, this next 6 months, within this next 6 months. Something isn't quite in balance, but it will be once again after this tower moment. You will have a chance to, find that right balance again, and, things will play out in a much more positive way for you guys. And with that balance too, and just seeing the boat here on the Six of Swords, I'm thinking about how with those rough seas, it sort of moves the boat from side to side, and it's really hard, if you've ever been on a boat in the rough weather, it's hard to stand up straight and all those kinds of things. And of course, everything rolls over and, topples over and stuff like that. So, you may be feeling that now, or within the next 6 months, feeling a bit like, nothing's sort of stable, nothing's sort of, as I said, leveling out or balanced in any way. And but that is shifting for you guys, okay, with this tower moment and this Six of Swords. And like I said, with that Ace of Pentacles, you guys are coming into a brand new start here. It's a new day, and if the clouds are around you right now, or within the next 6 months, you will start to see the sun come out again, and you guys will be able to have that brand new start, that fresh energy, and really move forward, very optimistically, right? So guys, this was your reading. I really, really hope that it helped and that it resonated. Feel free to leave me a comment if it did. Or anything else that you'd like to say, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye.